All right, let's start with your individual questions first. Actually, before we get started, let's do your time question first. Okay. Let's get a time question. Ask your question to yourself. When will it happen? It will happen this year, okay? It may be around a holiday or a celebratory time for you. More specifically around June, okay? If I think a national holiday, maybe 4th of July is the closest thing I can think of in June, but you may have a special date in June that this will happen around, okay? Any of the time frames you should know about coming up? All right, we'll talk about your summer. Any of the time frames? Pop it out again. We'll talk about within the next 5 weeks, or Leo season, the next 9 weeks, or Sagittarius, not Sagittarius, Virgo season. Non, it's Virgo. You also could be dealing with an Aquarius. It may feel like things are going well now. Make sure you continue to center yourself, because this may take a while before you realize like what's really going on. You may find out they were trying to listen to somebody or listen into something way off in the future. Okay, that's Aquarius. All right, what's going on this summer? There's going to be something that you're like, okay, it just is what it is. Somebody's not changing. You're going to be completely done. You're going to be walking away from someone. You could be going to the beach, traveling, like it's giving cruise, or somewhere that you would do an excursion, maybe out the country or something. But it feels like while you're doing this, somebody that you walked away from is like they want to come back and have a family with you. They want some type of feeling of safe and security. And they're going to be coming to you blindly. Like, I don't have anything, you know, to show you or to prove to you. But you can have my social media. You can, you know, I'll give you the accounts that I was being sneaky on. So just expect that this summer, when you're completely done, they're going to come back. All right, Leo season, or in 5 weeks. What's going on for Leo season in 5 weeks? You may not feel like yourself in the moment. You may not realize how you got into a certain aspect, but you're going to be free from all attachments. You're going to be open to dating. You're going to be kind of just living in the moment. You're no longer going to be feeling this shattered, or like you're sad, or like you're having any type of panic attacks. You're going to realize, you know, okay, the people that I was around really did influence me. And it's like now that I've gotten out of that and I faced my inner truth, like I'm not attached to this. Somebody definitely could be getting pregnant. If it's not you, it could be someone. Okay? So make sure you're paying attention for the signs, and then you will see the truth and how this person is completely toxic and full of drama. All right? It feels good and bad because it's out of ego. Somebody definitely has a side piece. It could be a Leo, or the side piece could be the Leo. Okay? What's going on in 9 days, or by Virgo season? Somebody could be 5 weeks pregnant. Oh, child. All right, in 9 days, pregnant came out again. So if this is not someone else, this could be you taking a test. But if it's not you, it could be someone else. There's gonna be some type of confession. Somebody's gonna reveal the truth, and this may have you shattered. Okay. Again, you will get through this, even if at the moment you feel lost and like, okay, how do I get out of this? How do I escape? What do I do to move on? You will be able to do so. Okay? Don't worry too far off in the future. Just have faith that you'll find your way through. Okay? All right, now let's actually get to your reading. Did you sabotage this? Did you sabotage this? Let's do this. I think you sabotaged this by letting shit slide. You were open to suggestions, And it's like, okay, when it comes to rising to the challenge, and like, you know, you say, okay, well, let me figure out how I can do it or how I can save this and just make it sweet for you. And it was like, you shouldn't have proceeded with something. And so, not necessarily you sabotage the relationship for y'all, but I think you sabotage it for yourself. Yeah. Alright, let's see. You could be trapped in your head right now. Maybe about some type of idea and opportunity. You know, you're just like, oh, hey, how do I get out of my feelings? How do I walk away? And or a job. Maybe you're disappointed in trying to find one and or where you are currently. Okay. Maybe you feel like the job you have right now isn't paying the bills and you're trying to save as much as you can. You feel like, okay, well, I'm not making as much as I should because I have enough skill or I have enough, you know, years in this industry or something like that could be going on. Did you sabotage this relationship? I think this relationship was brutal for you. I think this was based on sexual relationships, to be honest. I feel like there's some type of stability and or finances that was here, some type of security that was here. But at the point that you know, somebody said no or, you know, they wasn't listening or trying to help, they just ignored you. You could have rejected some type of security. If this is you that did this, and you decide, okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk out and completely, you know, go to someone else, and that changed everything. But I feel like it's them. I feel like this person comes off as very stable, as like they want some type of family or they can contribute long term, but then once they get what they want, they just ignore this person and they go off and do the same thing to someone else. They're about to go through some type of obstacle. Again, they could be coming off as like, oh yeah, everything's good, I'm supportive, I have what I need, da 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 da. Yeah, they do. They feel like that now. That's about to change. They've been overspending. They've been moving too quickly, making decisions. They've been trying to target after people. They're like, okay, I know this person gonna need this, that, and the third. This is how I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna balance this out by giving this and this and the third, just so that way they can be in their head about me, and then that can release me from any type of manipulation that I did, and I can get a fresh start. Like, they're trying to play a game, but they're about to get stuck. They're about to get stuck for sure. Okay, so I don't think you should focus on if you sabotage this at all. Honestly, I feel like it was kind of doomed from the start, if I'm being honest with you. Okay. Alright, let's see. What was your other question? Let's switch decks. Is he going to reach out to the other woman? Is he going to reach out to the other woman? No. I feel like this other person probably abandoned them. They walked away. They're disappointed that they was even invested in this opportunity in the first place. They got some type of sudden insight on what was going on and how this person was acting, and, you know, just exploring and doing, you know, whatever they was doing when it comes to relationships, and or they discovered what happened in y'all relationship. They also could have discovered something with someone's sexuality. Take it, just, you'll find out once you find out. Okay, that may cause you to hold back a little bit, or that caused them to hold back. They made the decision. Okay. What are his feelings towards her right now? He feels like this person is his match. He feels like they want a new beginning. They want a new start with this person. They feel like they're still courage. They have a lot of courage and confidence, and that they can get through the bigger picture. They can overcome obstacles. They want to start over. They do. Emotionally, they do. They want to start over. What's the outcome of this relationship? I feel like there's always going to be some type of secrets and or especially if this person's a water sign, somebody's going to feel like, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I fear that's going to always happen in the background. So I'd rather be self-sufficient by myself. I'd rather do it by myself for sure. I think they're going to continue to walk away. There still may be some lust between them, you know, from time to time. Especially if they work together or they collaborate somehow, or let's say this person is they do something handy, right? Let's say this person is like a construction worker, or they fix appliances, they're a mechanic, or whatever the case may be. The person may call them like, hey, my car is down, da 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 da, and then they, you know, do what they do at that point. They're like, oh, I created the perfect situation. Like, this person gonna forgive me, or at least I can work my way towards this forgiveness, and we can be stable again, and you know, she'll be calm or he'll be calm, and I guess it's a she. She'll be calm. So they still are keeping hope alive for this person. Okay. Will he be seeing someone else on Valentine's Day? Will he be seeing someone else on Valentine's Day? Maybe. It's definitely a maybe. I feel like it's not really in his court. So he feels like he has to release, but if at the point that somebody comes to him or somebody gives him some type of like inclination that he can, he's gonna try to do it. So I want you to make sure you trust yourself, okay? Things will go in your favor as you move forward. It's inevitable for this to happen when it comes to this progress anyway, and you'll just see how things kind of just naturally unfold for you. All right, this is going to give you new ideas and like, okay, well, why was I conflicted on this family, or why was I conflicted on this, you know, contributing to this in the long term anyway? Yeah, I think you're going to decide to move forward completely. Okay. So I don't think he's going to be with someone else on Valentine's Day unless someone asks him to come by for any reason. All right, let's go into how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? They're in their head. They're thinking about you. If y'all had kids, they're thinking about when y'all got pregnant and when you first told them, or they're in their head thinking about how you're going to react to this news that they possibly got someone else pregnant, a love child. Okay. Maybe they feel if y'all did have this baby, they feel like maybe you're in your head about it. If this is not your child and someone else is pregnant, they're not wanting this pregnancy to be theirs, because they feel like they're gonna lock them down for sure, and this is gonna have them massive regrets to where things are just too late. They know that they were indulging in some toxic lifestyle, and it's only a matter of time before things caught up to them. And so now they're looking back like, okay, well, what day was I here, or what day was I doing this, and what day, like they're trying to look back at pictures or time frames or text messages or something like that. Yeah, they don't want to get caught up in this trap. Make sure if you are still sleeping with this person, you're definitely using protection, because this person is still a part of some type of lifestyle and you don't want that to follow you, especially when it comes to your health, your finances. Okay, and then it's gonna feel like, okay, well, I have no choice but to commit to this person because of all the way that they backstab me, and it's all, you gonna really feel like you're locked in. Bad news, I'm telling you. Be careful if you're still sleeping with this person. Secrets, and this is giving like bed sheets. Okay, they act like they busy, and when they not, they giving love to something that they shouldn't be. Okay. All right, let's see, what else does he currently feel? What else does he currently feel? Like, this is toxic. This is lustful. He got you on lock. I can't show too much, but there's some change. There's some chains there around these people. It's giving, when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. They could also be dangling a carrot in front of your face when it comes to a ring. So as much as you're on guard and you're like, okay, I'm trying to fight through all of these issues and things like that so we can heal together, we can move on together, it's giving, it's pissed in the cup. Okay. You keep accepting apologies, you keep accepting the bare minimum. And it's like the more you keep restarting, the more tired you are getting. It's like, okay, I'm still trying to see the beauty in this. Okay, I'm still, you know, picking up this flower. I thank you. Like, okay, I'm still trying to see you as this King of Wands who can get things done and accomplish things, and this great person. But there's a lot of sorrow here. Emotionally, I feel left behind. You may feel like they're holding something back from you in general. Like they're bored when they're around you. You could be like, you could watch them do certain things and they like, it's like, I don't know, let's say this person's a gamer, right? And they play the video game. It's like you could be sitting there for hours just watching them play the game and they don't even acknowledge you once. Not until it's time for y'all to either sleep together or do something that they want to do or go somewhere they want to go. And it's like, why am I here? Something about a cat could be important. A tiger, maybe a zoo. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. What is that? Wizard of Oz? I bust the windows out your car. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I don't know what that's about. Alright, when it comes to this relationship, what's beneath his feelings? What's going on here? How does he feel about you and or this relationship? He feels like this is a bugaboo situation. And I'm telling you, it's I can get what I want. I can leave what I want. You know, I'll give you what I take. I give you what I want to give. You take what I want to give. Okay? And it leaves you sad. And they do this on purpose. They sit back and watch. Like, okay, great. I want you to be sad. And that way you don't do anything while I go out and do something else. Okay? They want to. They want you to feel shattered and broken. And they're going to come back expecting some type of new beginning. And or somebody could be pregnant. Look at her belly. Somebody could be pregnant for sure. Alright, and this may make you feel like you're tossed to the side, but don't be falling into no envy, trying to keep a promise to someone that you know is doing you dirty. Okay, this person is going to continue this lifestyle. I don't like it at all. Okay, but you can do what you like. Alright, let's go into what's hidden, and we're going to do that just in general. It may be a baby. What's hidden? Something's a fantasy. Okay, somebody's feeding a fantasy to you on purpose. They're sneaking around. Somebody's avoiding trying to get caught. They're feeding into an illusion on purpose. Okay? I want you to be careful about this. You could be feeling like, okay, well, I can see this person. You're like, okay, I'm unfazed by this. I don't really give a damn. Like, I give 0 fucks. But I feel like underneath it all, there is some type of like, but this person does give me something. Like, they do give, if whether it's money or they feed into something for you, they take care of something if it's an emergency or you're in distress. you know, they do something. And you're like, fine, we can just, you know, do it again. We can link up one more time, or we can, you know, go on vacation, or we can just hit the road, or da 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 da. There also could be some type of illegal activity going on with dirty money. I'm not sure if somebody laundering money, what they do for work. I don't know. But they may be calling you in distress about it. I told you somebody got some like legal issues. That's hidden as well. You also may have a frenemy. Okay, so if it's not this person, it could be a frenemy that's going through this legal issue financially, and or, oh Lord, there could be let's say there was a friend you brought around your relationship. Even if you didn't necessarily bring them around, let's say you sent messages to them in a group chat, or y'all shared pictures, y'all, you know, you talked, that was your friend, but you didn't know that they were hiding behind a mask. They could have some type of unexplainable feeling and went on a romantic getaway. Okay, they wanted you to be like, well, fuck you, like, I'm gonna go hook up with this person that you rejected anyway. You kicked them to the curb. Look, I got booty call. They was focused on them a while ago, just so they could be petty. They wanted to be a part of some type of drama with you. Okay. Anything else that's hidden? We're gonna figure out what sign this is in a second. You don't see the fact that you're about to have some type of like light bulb moment about some type of gossip or drama. You're about to be like, oh wait, something is making sense. Like something is about to click for you. Yeah. And like cat's out of the bag now. Like, okay, I get it. And you're like, okay, now I'm about to really be transparent about some shit. Yeah, you may be disappointed though, but you're gonna be honest. Let's see who this is. Who is this frenemy? This frenemy. Who is this frenemy? This could be a Pisces. Anybody else? Alright, let's see what it is and get some descriptors. Only Pisces popped out. Tell me about this Pisces person is the frenemy. Oh. Alright, this is someone who at one point in time had some type of red hair. They have a round face. They may have changed their hair color at one point in time. This person could have short hair. They wear wigs. Like they're low-key bald. Okay. This person either has some type of Hispanic background, whether it's themselves, or they just like Mexican food. They usually date Hispanic people or something like that. They prefer to dance, or they could have some curly hair. Makeup is definitely important. Okay. They dress themselves up. Alright, so that's something that's hidden that you don't see, but we'll find out and or realize. I'm going to go into your what to expect this week for the next week. And then, before we do that though, let's go into your general. All 4 readings come with a general. You may be not picking up everything. Like you may be leaving something behind, or you may have to leave something behind. And maybe you don't have enough room. Maybe you are traveling soon and you're like, okay, well, I just got to pick, you know, what I need to. Somebody could be in the honeymoon phase with someone else right now. An air sign could be involved. If you're wondering, when it comes to this air sign, should you communicate with them? Should you compromise and work it out? It's going to be a risk if you do. I'm going to tell you no. It's like, okay, everything seems sweet with them or whoever they're dealing with. Let's say this person has like a child's mother, child's father, or just an ex or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, well we're cool now. Like there's no more issues. No, because there's still going to be some type of issue that comes up. Somebody also could have some type of addiction with gambling or bad finances. And they may not, they're not going to say that. They're going to just tell you all the good things about them. Okay. So it's time for you to create some type of distance. Also, you may feel like somebody may want to travel to you, or you may want to travel to someone, like get on the highway and go see someone. Maybe somebody's like, oh, well, I got to tell you something, but I got to wait till you come to me, or I got to wait till I see you, or something like that. You need to close the door. This person's a waste of your time. Whatever this message is, or whatever it is they're trying to tell you, it's just so that you can be in your head about something that's stuck. And they're going to make something look like what it's not, about multiple people. Don't even worry about it. Whatever this is, whatever they try to tell you, like, oh, yeah, we got to talk in person. We got to, don't go meet up with them. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Hang up the phone and block them. Don't even figure out what it is. Okay. General message. Alright, so once you close the door on a situation and you move on, you will walk into or be able to start to get what you want, what you've actually been asking for. You got to close the door, leave something behind. You're wanting actually something new to begin, it seems like. But your heart isn't still truly open because you're still having some type of heartache or heartbreak over this divorce or breakup. Okay? Someone is definitely expecting. Okay? But just kind of be receptive to this information if this comes out, because I don't want you to get in your head about this cycle or, what about me kind of energy. Look, as soon as I said that, let go. Don't get into this what about me kind of thing, because again, once you let go, we have manifest out here twice. You'll definitely be able to double up on what you want. So once you do let them go, they're going to be watching you. Expect that. They're going to send you messages occasionally just to see if they can get you back into, this little you in love with me, you're kind of phased with me and who I am, and I'm so great. And it's going to fuck up your money if you do this, okay? Or this may be because they need some type of resources from you. General message. You're going to be able to get over something, okay? So you're going to be able to overcome obstacles, but you're also going to be able to gain your strength from a difficult situation, all right? This is going to bring you the confidence that leads you to the freedom and growth. Allow yourself to fall. And be like, oh, but I'm scared of what's going to happen. I told you, something about Mexican and music. Somebody likes tacos, Mexican margaritas, or something like that, okay? And when it comes to this person, you are going to have to release this grudge. You're going to have to let it go. Not for them, but for you, so you can go through and find some healthy activities, okay? But I feel like once you start to spread your wings, you are going to find new hobbies. You're going to meet new people. And you're like, oh, okay, I can just dress up and I can do this and I can be weird or, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't have to have certain things and I don't have to be seen as someone who's afraid to fail or, can kind of just do whatever. And at that point that this happens, somebody's going to come back and, it give you some crocodile tears. And maybe they are real tears. And maybe they're just embarrassed. But I want you to see through that. Okay? Yeah. Because they're going to want you to be open to their stress. And the whole time that you're open, you need to be relaxed. So, allow this to happen. Pay attention to the storms. But allow it to happen. Because I feel like you're going to come out on the other side just, just perfectly fine. Okay? Any other general message? Let's see. General message. love is out here for you. Okay? You may be clashing right now because you feel like you've always dealt with manipulation. You've always dealt with some type of like, whether it's intervention of other people, other family, you know, substances, people who are on drugs, or just childhood issues popping up and whatever the case may be. But you do have a soulmate that's out here, so just understand that too. You do have somebody that's going to be a life partner, and it is going to be beautiful. It's going to be something that can grow and develop. You won't be able to stop smiling. You'll be able to feel complete. Okay? And you won't have to hide. You won't feel blind. You won't be searching for other things or looking over your shoulder, wondering if something like, no. Like, you literally are like, this is beautiful. Okay? And you're going to be fired up about, you know, exactly how you feel. Like, dang, this is great. And then you also may low-key get mad because you realize how much of an illusion you were in when you were dealing with somebody sneaky. Okay? Also, there could be some type of thing going on online. Somebody's hiding something behind the scenes when it comes to their social media, or a fake profile. Somebody could be secretly trying to wish bad on you, wish you get into a car accident, or you lose your direction and where you're trying to go. This is giving a feminine. Who is this? Let's bring him to the front. Who is this that's watching online? This could be a fire sign. Aries or a Pisces. Okay. Maybe you know two people. Maybe it's both of them. It's a fire or a water sign for sure. All right, now let's go into your upcoming week. All right. We're going to do today's Friday. We'll do a Friday to Friday. What can you expect? Okay. What can you expect today, Friday? Energy for today. So it seems like right now you're positive. You're kind of healing. You have a faith that, you know, the things that you give into is going to give into you. You also could be just trying to avoid any type of arguments, any type of fights. Just like, okay, let's just call it truce. It is what it is at this point. You also could be having to make a sudden change or a quick decision when it comes to how you want to move forward. Someone may be a bully or they're rude. And this may cause some type of like lack of progress between y'all and disappointment. Things just may not go the way that you want to when it comes to this person. But there's also some type of codependency here when it comes to security. Again, someone could definitely have some type of unwanted pregnancy or unexpected pregnancy coming out. And maybe this is why they're rude. So it's like, why are you acting like this? Why we said that we were fine. Why are you, you know, all of a sudden? It's because they're not sure about this person who's pregnant, and they're disappointed in how they, you know, was just kind of out here and about here. And they're like, damn, they're like, you know, if this is my kid. Because I think this person is pregnant. I just don't know if they know if it's their kid or not. So they're like, dang, if this person is my kid, you know, I got to make a decision about this relationship. I'm going to have to send a message to people. Like, I'm really going to have to chill out and figure out what I'm going to do next. You know, are my friends going to celebrate this? Like, what's going to, like, they're in their head about this child. Okay. All right. Let's see. Saturday. So Friday, I feel like overall you're good. You just may be dealing with someone who has mood swings. Okay. Saturday, you could be doing something artistic or just like, you know, something for yourself. Something that kind of just makes you feel good, kind of get you moving, get you going. You also could be trying to have a conversation with someone that you work with, or someone that you feel like is like you, or like y'all been through the same type of things, or you're trying to figure out like, okay, well, what can I do to get something to stabilize for myself so I can build some type of confidence. Yeah, you're like, okay, well, I don't want to, this also could just be like talking to a therapist or something, but you're It's like, okay, you're starting conversations with people, you know, who've been through it, or maybe you're just watching TikToks of, or, you know, social media of things of people who did certain things to build something, to get out of something. And you're like, okay, well, I regret, you know, making this decision, but, you know, I can't find my way out. And I think you are going to be determined to do just that. And you are. Okay. So you may be brainstorming tomorrow, Sunday. Energy for Sunday. You're gonna be feeling good. You're gonna feel like, okay, I have everything I need. You're gonna feel like you at least know where to get started, where to look, how to start taking action. You also may get some type of I don't want to say validation. You may get some type of, maybe validation. I'll go with validation. Well, you may get some validation from a fire sign. Okay. This is somebody that you feel like was two-faced and or they was deceitful. They're trying to manipulate something and now they want to work with you. They're going to come off as somebody now who before, oh yeah, well before I was just kind of doing whatever. And now I've grown, I've matured, I've da-da-da-da-da. You may be uncertain about this. You're like, okay, well, I still care about you, or, you know, I'm glad that you're doing well, but I'm not interested in this support. I'm not interested in giving into this, but I thank you. You know, I'm committed to whatever makes me happy and moving forward, and, you know, I'm progressing elsewhere this way. So there may be a fire sign that try to come back on Sunday, and I think you're going to turn them down. They've been watching you. They've been spying and or gossiping. Okay. A Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You may be having a secret rendezvous. What's going on Monday? With somebody in your past, somebody that gives you comfort and pleasure, and that you can play with. That's what it's giving. Okay. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel like, I just need somebody that's going to help me shake this off of me, or I just need something that's going to da-da-da-da-da. And that's what you're going to end up doing. All right. Okay. What was that? Tuesday. You may be paranoid on Tuesday. But at the same time, you're going to be confident and self-assured. Any type of like distractions you feel like you're gonna have, or any type of things that you like, it's okay, it's gonna be a battle, you're like, fine, fuck it, I'll just get through it. I'll do this by my own. I'll take it step by step, day by day, even if I feel overwhelmed in the moment. This is gonna boost your confidence for sure. You also could be dealing with an air sign. This person is gonna connect with you, but they're working to try to manipulate you in the background. So make sure you actually think about whatever it is that they're saying and or trying to have you trapped in, because you can change this at any point in time that you're like, yeah, I'm not interested. They're gonna be like, wait, what? They're gonna be like, wait, so you don't care? You don't, what about, I thought, and that'll shake it up. Okay. So I think you're gonna be ignoring somebody Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't even remember what day we on. Sorry. You may be getting losing your track of time, or you losing your track of days this week. So I can't even keep up with what I got going on. Okay. Thursday? Hopefully I'm not shorting you at that, okay? So it seems like Thursday, everything's going to be going well for you. You're going to be growing your connections with people that you feel like are actually near you, or just like, you know, friends or things like that. Growing some type of community, even if it's just online. I feel like you're starting to figure out, you know, okay, how do I get a happy home? What that looks like long term. You're working for it. I feel like this week you're just going to be, you know, walking away from one thing and kind of just developing yourself in another area for sure. You're like, you know what? I'm just about to make a decision. I'm going to take the risk. And I think this is the day that you do it. You also could be secretly trying to secure something like a home or like a car. You're like, okay, look, can you help me or take me so-and-so so I can go get this, that, and the third? This not even supposed to be in the mix. I think you're going to get it. Whatever it is that you want, like if you're like, okay, I'm trying to go get a car real quick or I'm trying to go do this and the third, I think you'll get it. Or maybe a house or something on your own. Alright, let's go. Friday. It's Friday and I'm ready to sing. Aaliyah. What's going on Friday? Alright, you may be in your head on Friday. Okay, it's like you didn't got through the portion of like, okay, I got through the emotional high roller coaster of leaving somebody or detaching myself, and it's like now that it's just like, dang. Example, you know how like when you have a funeral, so my condolences if you do lose someone, but you know how you have a funeral and then like you have the emotions of losing someone, and then it's like immediately everybody rushes towards you to have support and family, and so that you have different emotions, but then when everybody's to leave and like it's just you in this house or you in this whatever, it's like, dang, I really got to feel these feelings and work through them. So I feel like by Friday, next Friday, you're going to be like, well, dang, okay, I'm in my head about how I actually need to actually work through these feelings. I also feel like you're in your head about like, okay, can I stand guard? Can I really hold my guard throughout any type of tension? If I still got to be around this person and I still feel like they mad or they, you know, can I? Yeah, you will stabilize. Okay. You actually have some type of celebration that you may keep quiet as well. About some type of home or just a new job or just something that's going to allow you to get out of something. So if you're figuring like, okay, well, what's this thing I need to heal? It's a codependency. Okay. Maybe you're codependent on like stability. So if, at the point that you feel unstable, and then, you know, like things just go like, okay, I feel like I'm juggling or I'm adapting or I have to pay one thing to I'm gonna go back to this. No, don't do that. Okay, that's what the issue is. You also could just feel like you made the family with this person, and or like this person has finances, so it's like, okay, I know at least I have somebody I can call, or if there's some type of issue, if my car go down or if there's something in that, I know I can at least call this person, even though that they're negative, like they're the closest person towards me, and that's why you still give some type of hope towards this relationship. Okay, so that's the thing that you would need to heal. And once you start to give hope towards them and you start to give into this starts the cycle again of you like being disappointed and you being sad because they're like, oh, okay, then I can just leave them alone because they're already chasing me. I'll come and give them a job or money or whatever when I want to, and then I'll move away. So that will reignite the cycle. So if you feel like you got to find some other friends, some other community or something like that you feel like it's stable, then do so. But I feel like either way, whenever you get stuck or you feel like you're in some type of situation, there will be a solution that comes that's going to allow you to like, okay, let me step back and think about how I can get out of this situation, and you will. Either somebody's going to naturally come towards you and give you some type of hope, or you'll figure it out for sure. Either one. Okay, for sure. All right, I like it. I love it. Let's see. That was on Friday. Got you through the week. Let's talk about this person. How are they going to act towards you? First 3 days of this week, the next 4 days. How are they going to act towards you? First 3 days of this week. Alright, so there's going to be some type of stagnation. They're going to feel like they can't make a decision. They're going to act like, oh, I didn't see your call, or oh, I was going to get back to it. I'm over here trying to structure something. I'm trying to, you know, do this and the third. And the whole time they're just filled with emotional disappointment. They're trying to make you chase after them. Okay? Next, by the end of the next 4 days, what's going to be their actions? Okay, then all of a sudden they're going to want to dedicate some time to you. They're going to want to achieve some type of goal, because then they're going to feel like, okay, well, you left me out, Nicole. Things are going to start working in your favor. You're going to start focusing on something else. And it's like, oh, wait, well, what about me? And then they come back. Okay? You also may hear from somebody in their family. And then like, okay, this is bad timing. You should have sent this message, or you should have said all this stuff before. Like, yeah. So whatever this is, you also may hear from their family. Okay. All right, let me make sure I answered all of your questions, all of your sections before we go into confirmations. We did your week, we did the questions, we did all topics. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go into confirmation messages. Advice first. Let's go into advice. Your future self wants you to know what? When you rest, it will find you. What you're seeking is also seeking you. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Allow them. Call them in. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenge is. Okay? Everything is unfolding as it should be. Any other advice? Following your heart will lead you to the right things. Know whatever you decide is made. You know that whatever decision you made was the right one. There is a way if you're willing to change. You have to change the way you see it. Okay? So yeah, I definitely think you're just going through changes right now, for sure. Any other advice for confirmation? Any other advice? Okay, so make sure you're listening to your intuition. Listen closely. All right, the light of awareness sharpens your intuition. Cherish it and trust your guidance. Surrender to life's natural flow and trust where it takes you. You will have emotional clarity. Okay. You also don't have to explain your decision. So if like somebody's like, well, where did you get that from, or how did you know that? You don't have to tell them. You don't have to explain it. You could just know. And even if they may accuse you more because they know that you're right versus they want to know how you know that you're right. Okay. Just FYI. All right. Someone won't speak up. Okay, it's because you have to trick them into getting things done. That's why it's time to walk away. You need to weigh your options when it comes to what? You could be getting your body right, whether this is going to the gym, eating healthier, drinking more water, getting vitamins. I was going to say chewable vitamins. So maybe you have a kid that's taking vitamins, but getting vitamins, just eating better in general. But you need to weigh your options on. Confirmation. Weigh your options on what actually fulfills you emotionally. Okay, how do you want your story to end? What do you want your story to look like? Do you want to be this stylish trendsetter who's charming and courageous and goes after what they want? They're seen as visionary and sexy. You know, you can make that happen. You just have to shift your consciousness. All right. You also could be making progress very quickly. If you're thinking about something and you're like, oh, I'm weighing a decision on if I should do this, like it'll gain strength or gain progress within 1 or 2 weeks. It seems like you already know what action to take. Okay, especially if this is related to some type of system, legalities, jobs, or whatever this is, and you're just kind of like, oh, I'm not sure. You should do it. Don't let paranoia restrict you. Okay. Look, getting your body right, new body for sure. You're definitely going to be focusing on yourself. So good job. This is Ella May. You could be listening to R&B, more love music right now. Okay, and just vibing by yourself. Just understand that people, they care what other people say. It just is what it is. They do have an issue and or attitude, but they're quiet about it. And again, I think the issue is about the pregnancy. What's the issue? What's the issue that they're quiet about? Could be a baby that they're not interested in and or that they're holding back. They're repressing the fact that they should have stopped. They knew they should have stopped, but they was shamelessly out here flirting. They knew, like they had some type of like, hey, I should not be doing this. And I told you, pregnancy keeps coming out. Okay. And now they're trying to establish a clear vision of like, okay, if this comes to harvest, if this is truly for real, what do I do? Because I don't have the money for this. I'm not stable enough as I seem to be. And they're unclear of like how to get through it. And the person that may be pregnant, they know that the love's not there either. So there's some type of unrequited love with them, between them. So that I think that's an issue as well. Okay? It's too embarrassed to ask for help and or speak up about it. Your network could be expanding. Okay? You may have to play a role in order for that to happen. Or somebody wants to role play with you when it comes to marriage. Who wants to do this? This could be a Virgo. This could be someone that wants your rewards for your labor. It's not what it seems when it comes to this. This also could be an Aquarius if it's not a Virgo. They're sneaky. Okay, they're trying to do things under false pretenses. And it's up to you, because they are going to come off emotionally balanced. It also could be a Gemini or Cancer. And kind-hearted. But I just, again, trust yourself. Learn from your past mistakes, for sure. All right, let's go into final confirmations. Something is avoidable, okay? Be mindful of people returning. You could be coming out of a phase, so good job. Somebody knows exactly who you are. They want to come towards you now, have pointless conversations and or arguments. Someone with the initial R could be important, and or an old cousin. Even if the cousin is passed. Maybe you're thinking about a cousin that's passed. You do have good luck out here, okay? Good luck is on your side. This is not the right job, so be careful when it comes to selecting what job is for you, especially if you have an intuition that you know that it's not for you and you may just need the money, because something's gonna end up being too much. All right, you inspire people even when you're not trying. They don't want to, or they just don't want you. We got to be honest with ourselves. All right, you do have a kind heart. Something is a sex-based relationship, or it started off that way. A vacation is needed. That's not your man, that's not your woman. Don't claim them. All right, if you need, ask for help, do so. It's going to help you get started. Someone could be apologizing for you, but again, be mindful of people returning. No matter how bad it looks, you won't lose. Okay, you will have to stick something out. This next decision is going to be major. It's just to make you comfortable. So you may feel like something is uncomfortable right now, but you're actually going to be more comfortable after the fact. And somebody also is trying to come towards you, and they're like, oh, I'm just trying to help you. And they're actually doing things to make you uncomfortable on purpose. Okay? The initial J could be important, first, middle, or last. Understand that it's not you. When it comes to like the issue or, what could have worked or whatever the thing could have been, it's not you. Not everyone is as honest as you. I'm telling you, it's not you. All right? There may be disappointment in a friend or a lover. Charge it to the game. Remember, we did say you have to let something go. It just is what it is. Again, don't be too prideful to ask for help. If you need some type of help, at least just to get something started. You could be wanting to buy something or lease something soon. Somebody again is coming around for their benefit, but this new path will be better if you trust the process. You will find resolutions as you get things going. So don't try to okay, well, what's the answer or what's the solution for this, or how do I figure things out 5 to 7 weeks from now? No, figure out the next 3 days and then go from there. You'll get the 5 to 7 weeks when you get there. All right, grief is hard. My condolences if you lose someone. Something about your allergies could be important. If this is not you, lethargic. This could be like you guys type of rash or something just on your body that's making you feel itchy or scratchy. Okay, but good luck.